I've been hearing a lot lately in the media about recession, and I know it's a big scary word. I've seen a lot of bigger companies actually start laying off people, and this can be a time when a lot of different smaller brands can kind of like shrink in and get scared. However, recessions are a great opportunity to make a lot of money. A recession is really just an ebb and flow of the economy, and it's just a normal part of the process. But having your own business lets you be in a lot more control, and it means that you're protecting yourself against losing a job or losing other income streams. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what exactly recession can mean for e-commerce, as well as how you can recession-proof your business. So a recession for e-commerce can typically mean things like issues with the supply chain, so you're having a harder time getting the materials that you need to make your product, or the material costs actually go up and your product costs go up, but your margin goes down, which can be hard as well. Also, a recession can just mean that a lot of people are maybe not spending as much and they're looking at saving more because it's uncertain times. But really, you just need to change with the market and your customers' needs. So let's talk about how you can recession-proof your business. And first off, let's talk about optimizing prices. So a lot of times people will just instantly discount products, especially around the holiday season, of just kind of a race to the bottom in pricing. But you really want to make sure that you've got an eye on that profit margin. You don't want to be discounting your products so much that you're not actually able to make a lot of money from that, especially if you're doing things like advertising those discounted products as well. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to discount products, especially if it's a seasonal product. It can be good to discount a product so that you can move it and it's not just sitting there on the shelf. However, look at ways that you can actually add more value instead of discounting. So this could be things like having an extended return window, especially for the holiday season, or offering free shipping or any kind of additional value that you can give the customer to kind of justify your pricing versus just discounting your pricing. Also think about ways that you can kind of entice people to come and shop with you for the very first time by offering maybe a smaller kind of entry-level product that's either cheaper, a less amount of that product. So instead of a 12-ounce bottle for skincare, maybe you have a 6-ounce bottle or a 3-ounce bottle. So that way they can test something out first and it's not going to be as expensive, but hopefully then you've got them hooked and they want to come back and purchase from you again. Another great way of optimizing your pricing is to increase that average order value. I've talked a lot about it on this channel here. One of my favorite ways to do that is by bundling products or by adding in an upsell to your site so that you get people to spend just a little bit more, which can be helpful for your average order value. Again, you want to make sure that it's going to be something that gives value to the customer and that you're not just trying to push constantly for them to purchase other products, because that could actually burn them out. But you want to make sure that it's going to be something that they're interested in and relevant. So that way, when you offer that upsell to them of the additional products that you have, then it's kind of a no-brainer. And of course, they want to add it into their cart as well. Next, you really want to make sure that you're making your product stand out. So this could be either updating your product based off of some recent customer feedback of either the sizing, the colors, how it came packaged, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you're giving a great customer experience so that your product really does stand out throughout the entire customer buying process. You also want to look at your product photography and see if there's any updates that you can make in improving those, making the photos a little bit more stylized and lifestyle, and how you can make them stand out to be more relevant and also stand out from your competition. Next, think about offering some personalized products, especially around the holiday season. People love personalized gifts, but honestly, this can be year-round. So is there a product that you can have people actually customize with their name, photo, whatever it is that they get to pick their choices of? It can be helpful to actually give them that unique little piece that feels a little bit more like they're part of the process of this product, and it's not just a one-off thing that they could buy at their local store. Also, do not forget about the power of reviews. Social proof can be huge. So actually showing some social proof that you have on your site, whether that just be testimonials, photo reviews, video reviews, whatever that is, make sure that you're showing that prominently on your site and your social media as well, so that people know that you are trusted, that your products are great and they are fulfilling whatever promises that you say, and that it's safe to buy from you. I promise reviews can go a really long way. The next step in recession-proofing your business is to focus on getting repeat buyers. Again, it's so great to have someone to purchase your product one time, but getting them to come back and purchase again and again, that's how you build a business, my friend. So focus on the customer experience from the moment that they purchase the product on your store till they have it in hand, till they get email follow-ups later asking about how they like the product. Make sure that you're giving a really great customer experience at every single touch point along the way, because then they're going to be a lot more likely to recommend you to others, as well as come back and purchase from you again. You could also offer some incentives for them to come back and purchase from you, like a loyalty rewards program where every time they come and purchase, they get a certain amount of points and they can use those points for discounts, free products, exclusive rewards, whatever that is. You want to again make sure that they have a reason to come back to your store and keep purchasing. Another great reason could be if your product actually runs out. If you have a product that runs out, I 100% recommend that you do subscriptions. Adding in subscriptions on your site is actually pretty easy, and it makes it to where you can have a little bit more predictable revenue. So having a monthly subscription, either a specialty box or just something that automatically renews and fulfills a new order for them so that they never run out of their favorites, can be really helpful. I've got a couple different apps that I recommend for ways of getting repeat buyers on your store, so I'll link those in the description below if you're interested. Lastly, and this is so important, whatever you do, do not stop marketing. I see this happen so many times of people kind of shrink back and they get so scared with the word recession and with sales going down or the economy turning that they just turn off all their marketing. Don't do that. I promise it gets worse if you stop marketing. So make sure that you are having a consistent marketing plan, whether that's either doing organic traffic like social media, email marketing, working with influencers, or you're doing paid traffic with different ads for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and whatever. You want to make sure that you're continually putting your business out there and showing it to your ideal customers, because that's how you get sales, especially from people who don't know who you are yet. Now just know that advertising is definitely going up in Q4. However, a lot of businesses are actually not planning on advertising as much, so this can be a great opportunity for you. Just make sure you're thinking through and budgeting exactly how much you're comfortable spending so you know what your kind of budget range is and you're not going to be scared or panicking if you have overspent and you're not getting the sales that you want. And if you're interested in doing paid advertising for your store and you're curious to see behind the scenes of my own e-commerce store and how I set it up, then check out this video over here that goes through how to set up cheaper Facebook ads in just 5 minutes.